Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be finding out what Dawnbringer Crusades are and also looking at the brand new terrain that's about to be released for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. On the Warhammer community website last week, there was an article that mentioned Dawnbringer Crusades, and they said that they would tell us a lot more about these really soon. And so today there was another article put out that went into loads of detail about what the Dawnbringer Crusades are. So in this video, we'll go through that article, look at all the images, find out all the information that they've shared, but we also get to see some brand new terrain for Age of Sigmar that's going to accompany the new edition. So we'll go through all that too and look at all the images that we've seen so far. Setting out from the established cities of Sigmar, Dawnbringer Crusades are military expeditions of would-be pioneers. They seek to settle in new lands across the mortal realms and, in doing so, grow the domain of order. While some number only 100 individuals, many crusades are thousands strong and represent a vast mobilisation of Sigmar's power. With the procession led by columns of Stormcast Eternals, Fire Slayers and Daughters of Cain, the bold adventurers called Dawnbringers, or they're also called simply Dawners, plunge into hostile lands. Their goal is to found a new settlement at a site of particular importance, such as a realm gate, ancient shrine, or node of geomantic power. And despite the horrendous danger involved, some of them actually succeed. Dawnbringers are rarely left to expand Sigmar's realm in peace, and many of the crusades are set upon by all manners of demons, beasts and geists. A few hosts never make it to their target destination, while others are barely able to lay down their prefabricated buildings before a marauding band of orcs or chaos warriors tears through their defences. Buildings themselves are a marvel of Sigmarite engineering, each constructed long before the crusade has set out before being loaded onto giant metaliths. These massive floating islands are towed above the Dawnbringers as they march and carry many of the resources needed for them to quickly establish their settlements upon arrival. The Dawnbringer Crusades defend their homes until the surrounding areas are stabilised. An aquilith sits at the town's centre, cleansing corruption with its purifying water over a greater area every day. The battles fought to defend the town are constant and hard won, and few survive to see their work completed, but all hope that their settlement will become the next true city of Sigmar. So what do you think about these Dawnbringer Crusades? I think it's quite an interesting idea, and I love the idea of them marching across the mortal realms, pulling behind them these giant floating islands loaded with prefab buildings, ready to erect them and start a brand new city. Amongst all that chaos, but having the Stormcast Eternals and other armies defending them as they do that. I think this could be quite a fun narrative to play in a game, so it'd be interesting to find out a bit more and see how it fits in with the whole narrative of 3rd edition. But now we've seen kind of what these Dawnbringer Crusades are, and we've heard about the buildings, and we've also seen little sneak peeks of them so far in the video in those pictures. Let's have a close look at the new terrain set that's going to be released with the new edition. Here's the first image from the article, and this is coming alongside the new edition, and it's going to represent many of the buildings cropping up all across the mortal realms, including arcane defensive statues and purifying engines. And some are new cities that rise up in glory on the remains of ancient empires lost in the Age of Chaos, while others may be little more than the tumble-down ruins that speak of the many failed Dawnbringer Crusades. So really interesting piece here, and it looks like it's kind of modular, so it's going to come in little sections and then you can piece it together in all different ways. And so they've almost done it like a little fort here or a little centerpiece. But as soon as I saw this, I thought this is going to be great for some ruins for Warcry. Everything I look at for Age of Sigmar now, I always think, how's that going to fit in with the Warcry game? And so for me, this is perfect terrain for Warcry. We've got these platforms. It looks like we can climb up above them. We've got some cool statues and like a centerpieces to put some objectives around, some cover, and even some like scatter terrain there that we could hide behind. But all up, this looks really interesting. This gold and white, you can imagine tons of this on a battlefield, all spread across in different sections and different buildings, looking pretty striking. And against that orange, there on the base, on the floor. I think that's going to look really cool. And here's a close-up of some of those components. So it looks like we're going to get some corner pieces, and then this almost like wooden scaffold with the different beams hanging off that. And then these statues look really great. And some of the kind of rubble, maybe they're building over some pre-existed ruins there, as described in the narrative previously. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm not sure what these statues are. If you know, let me know in the comment section below. It'd be great to hear exactly what they represent. But you can see on the door we're getting that kind of lion emblem there and all that metal work. So and these look so easy to paint, shouldn't take long at all. I guess this is to look like marble, so maybe we could do like a marble effect there, or even just go completely in a different color and go with more of a stony color. So I think we've got loads of options with how we could paint this up. But I'm kind of interested in this white and gold idea. It's pretty different to what I would have imagined, and so I certainly can think about putting some marble in there. I think that might look quite good. If you saw the video I did previously that talked about the wizards and the shaman that are going to be in the new Dominion box set, then you may have seen this image here, which featured some of the terrain. And shout out to Lucas from my Patreon page. He spotted this terrain and said yesterday that we're going to get some new terrain, it looks like, and he was bang on, he nailed it, and today we got proof of that. So nice one, Lucas, well done, that's awesome. But I want to know what this round thing is in the background. Is that going to be a new piece of terrain, or does that exist already? So I've never seen that, so I'm not sure. But also, as we mentioned earlier in the article here, it talked about an aqualith, and that sits at the town centre, cleansing the corruption with its purifying water. And I wondered if that's what that could be. So I wonder if we're going to get more terrain than the images we've just seen. So there we go, that's today's video, all about the Dawnbringer Crusades and a sneak peek at the new terrain. Hopefully that'll be released around the same time as the Dominion box set. But I wonder also if they'll include it in future box sets for the new edition, much like they've put terrain in the 40k box set. So let's wait and see on that. But what do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So join in the comment section below and let me know what you think about both the Dawnbringer Crusades and also this new terrain. Is this something you're excited about, and would you be adding this to your collection? I'll put links in the description below to Element Games, and with those links you can save up to 20% on any of your Wargaming products, so all your Warhammer models and all your paints and everything like that too. And there'll be affiliate links, but they won't cost you anything extra. In fact, you could save up to 20% there with that link, and all sales made through the links, I get a small commission, and that helps me do loads of videos like this and really supports the channel. So thanks so much for that support, I really appreciate it. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description, and it'll be great to see you there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be putting out loads more videos like this on the channel. We're getting so much information at the moment from the Warhammer community site for this new edition of Age of Sigmar that there's just so much to share, and it's really cool learning about it all. So yeah, I'm really enjoying learning about the new edition, learning about Age of Sigmar and sharing it with you. But thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.